Today's VOD is an Ascendant Mirage review. Normally he's a Kelvin one trick, but he's trying to diversify his hero pool. We really focus a lot on movement, and at the end I demonstrate a little bit of movement tech and just a couple ways to practice various movements. And just generally because he relied so much on Kelvin Ice Path as a Mirage one trick, his movement is far below his relatively respected and high elo. We also talked a bit about like buying in lane, especially, again, buying monster rounds when your wave is pushed in, and just, how you should buy, and especially how you should buy when you are in a losing lane. And then lastly, we really talked about ability utilization and making sure you, especially as a Mirage or a Shiv or any character that has like one movement ability, you're thinking about the fact that like you're stranded once you use that ability if you use it to go in. And generally, like with Pocket or something, you should be like, casing in, cloaking out, Mirage tornadoing out, whatever, to set yourself up to leave after you're put in that vulnerable position. So anyway, hope you
Damnation
enjoy.
not on Kelvin? Yeah, we got the rare. Oh, I see you typing. Okay. We got the rare variety. Okay. Immediate poke. I mean, the vision of that immediate poke is more for Mirage Mark, but I do like the poke. You leveling Scarabs first does lower its validity. Obviously, the idea of it is that you get them poked down enough that they pop their first healer minion tick very early, and not when they're actually need it. But without Mirage Mark, that is pretty difficult. But it also just let wave hard show, which is dangerous. I'd be careful helping this guy. You should at least be spam pinging him or yelling at him to back up. If you want to help him, you can, but he shouldn't. Like, the fact that he didn't back up there is insane. Pull your full tanking minions. That's just like such a negative trade for no reason. You just took, 140 from troopers. That was very bad, but it wasn't necessarily your fault. That was the consequence of this being a lower How is your Inferno? Oh, okay, they got a double kill. Okay, I was gonna say, if this Infernus already fucking brain broke. Your Krill, yeah. You're playing fine. That was a fine trade. You're respecting the Viscous, or not the Viscous, the Abrams. We should throw a scare about him as he's running away. Also, definitely buy our Mystic Regen, so we're just unkillable. Mystic Regen, right? Yep. And now we spam our mark and literally can't die. Recast. Recast. Wait, why aren't you recasting? Recast your mark. Do you not know how to play Mirage? Like, not in a BM way. Like, do you not know how to abuse regen on Mirage? You literally just click them, spam mark instantly. Yeah, there we go. Okay, okay. I was worried for a second. I was worried. You're unkillable now. It's so cool how you just hit 800 souls and you literally can't die in lane. Because all you do is left click, press 3, and you heal 40 health. I know, you full combo. You left click and press 3 quickly. I want to stack there. I see the vision, but it's more potent to just immediately get that healing. Because you already, I mean, as you can tell, your HP is low. Like, it's, rather than getting, because you only had a ×1 on him, it's much more valuable for you to get 2 ×1s, which do the same amount of damage as a ×2, because you refresh the Mystic Regen. Oh, it's crazy, he dies. You refresh the Mystic Regen. Good gank by your Guinness. I love the slide using because you're at 1 bullet. Just don't melee him. Okay, very risky melee, but you got it. Wasn't a heavy melee, so I can't. It wasn't too bad, but it also is, 75 damage for. If you get parry, you definitely lose more than 75 damage on him, and you also put yourself and Guinness in danger. Then one is gone, and the 3 will end naturally. Oh, was 1 already on him? Okay, yeah. If 1 was already, I don't know. One definitely wasn't on him. Are you just saying the? I mean, yeah, you can. Great NATO. You can do the general combo of Sorry, the Shiv. You can do the natural combo of you can do the combo of 1 into mark as well, but you want to just spam mark as much as you can while your 1's on cooldown. Like, honestly, when you're playing Mirage, I mean, getting stacks isn't bad, but I don't even try to get stacks. Like, I prefer 3 1-ticks to a 4-tick, honestly, because it's just so much free healing, unless I'm full HP, obviously. Like, right now, I wouldn't fish for a 2-tick. I'd go for 2 1-ticks, because you just get more healing, and you get the same amount of damage. Here's Lash. Bro, every Lash is the same, I swear. Like, Lash and Bebop's well, Bebop has the highest, like, 1-trick ratio, and Bebop 1-tricks are... I mean, in the most respectful way possible animals. But like Lash players just, I don't know, they all just do the same. They all just go on top of that building and they jump down, and then later he's gonna go up here and he's gonna run up here and he's gonna hit E, and he's gonna do a double jump, and then he's gonna ground strike you at tower. Like they all just play. Like I swear to God, they share a brain cell. But also you probably should have switched your Viscous into this lane. Maybe they counter switch though. No, I guess to be fair, Lash isn't where he actually, you know, he is. I just forget that it's reversed because the game hates me. We should not be saving this minion. We should be shooting wave. Our Krill is not making it this wave in time. We're taking so much tower damage. I guess, like, are we trying to set up a... You're not trying to set up a freeze because you're not going to be able to freeze. With, like, Flash there, you can easily break your freeze. We're looking for a stack. Now you're saving wave for Krill, which is good because he's actually headed back and can get here. Is he gonna try to ult? Bro, every Lash is the same, I swear. Yeah. He doesn't even hit it. Okay, sorry. I don't know. Watching Lash players just does something to my fucking monkey brain. We should upgrade. I assume we're gonna upgrade Switch Strike, right? Maybe we buy Extended Mag. Unfortunate timing. We don't need to be afraid of Lash ults. Does he have it? Yeah, he has. I would not walk up. Yeah, okay. He doesn't get any, unfortunately, but it is risky to walk up like that. Well, his ult's online. Also, you should be looking at this Lash. He did overextend a little bit, and we were a little too focused on the Abrams. I think we kind of saw him using, like, overextending. Obviously, you want to help peel for your Krill, but when he's overextending like that, our mind should just go, like, monkey brain, get kill. Monkey lane? Yeah, this is a bit of a monkey game. I think because it's just one of those lobbies where, like, half the players are Archon, half the players are Eternus. I feel like it's one of those games just by what I'm watching. Like, the McGinnis is clearly very high rated. You know, I'm not gonna take shots because I'm not in streamer mode, but there are definitely players in this lobby that you can tell are less highly rated. There goes Slash. You know, like, you know, maybe like that guy. Good NATO. One thing I'll say is I think you could have made. I think you'll live actually if you play this better, because you having to waste your tornado there is rough. I think you can melee him right now. I think when he goes to this mantle, you're in range to melee. It's close. No, maybe not. You don't have a stamina burn. It's damn close, actually. I think the melee hitbox. Yeah, okay. You're not in range. It's very close, but you just barely aren't in range for a mantle cancel there with a light melee. But it is unfortunate you have to use your NATO when you die. Forward and then backwards. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you should have more stamina at that point, but I guess we could hype on. Well, I'll look at the stamina more now, because I am curious what the I'm used to having Ice Path. Oh yeah. It's weird. I definitely noticed that after transferring. I can't remember who I stopped manning, but there was some when I started. It was just when I started playing the game again consistently. My stamina usage like went down a lot. Like I've been. It's just been very lacking. That's not a good NATO. I know you want the CC, but like not dodging anything with that is pretty rough, especially into Lash Abrams, who both have very... I think we heard Abrams charge, but like, you know, it's much better to save that NATO for denying Lash combo. He fucking wants you, goddamn. I think that melee was rather... Well, I think you could have predicted that melee with the berry, and also he's not going to keep staying there even if you do fumble your berry. I guess he could. But I think if you play... Yeah, you know, you are low stam. Yeah, your stam utilization is really killing you. Because you could throw a gambler's parry there if you had stam to burn. But you don't, which is so bad. You should be walking out. Yeah, you're a little lost. Your Krill lives, that's crazy. Okay, now there we go. Also, not having monster rounds this game is pretty troll. Your wave is crashing into your tower a lot, and you really need to be there. This is bad. This is really bad, yeah. Yeah. You had a chance at defending tower too, now you just don't. You definitely should have monster rounds this lane. Your wave is getting permanently shoved into you, and it would help for denying a lot of damage on the tower. And then opening rounds, really? Is that really the meta on Mirage now? I guess because you're going a long distance build. But it's that going in there was very bad. I mean, I'm sure you can see that. It's you never even if like Abrams didn't show up, you never have a chance at killing that Lash, and then you just like take an okay trade. That's like best case scenario, and highly likely and worst case scenario is that you just get a fucking 8 by the Abrams from behind. Yeah, unfortunately you have to give Lotto. Yeah, Kelvin pilled Sag. It is curious. I would actually be curious, like with stuff like this or just in general to talk to you. I can't, because I talk about a lot of things like, obviously Abrams mains switching have really bad laning issues where they take minions too much because they're used to having their passive. So do, fuck, who was that? There's another character that can just kind of do that and not care. I forget who it is though. Oh, Krill mains. I'd be curious to talk to you about switching from being a Kelvin main, what the like weaknesses are. Because having not played much Kelvin myself, it is interesting to know like stamina utilization. And like, you know, Dome being a fucking stupid broken ability. Just like prep for that is or what is the word I'm looking for? Good old prep for not having that is like the crutch. That is the crutch. That's the word I'm looking for. That is the crutch that is lacking without. How's it going, Warpus? We are sitting on a lot of money. What is ult T3? Flash? No. Pocket? No. Haze? No. Dynamo? No. Infernus? No. What? What is he talking about? Oh, he has ult T3. Okay. Is he going the same build as the guy I coached like 10 minutes ago? Oh my god, he is. No. To be fair, they didn't have heal band cold front. Having two of the best healing abilities in the game also doesn't help. Oh yeah, true. The nade crutch. Oh, and also yeah, it would make you more mosh pit on top of them because you want to be inside of them for the best nades. Okay. Yeah, I do. I want to get more. Like, I feel like I'm decently versed in like crutches on characters for like mains. But I want to get more well versed on it because I know a lot of people, after they main a character for a while, they struggle to pivot off of them, and they see it as like, I'm just, you know, not good at this character, or like, oh, it's hard, like I can't play this, even though I'm in lower elo, it's like not low enough because I don't play this character well enough, I'm a one trick or whatever. But like, I really want to, I feel like one thing those people really don't realize is how much it's just like crutches you subconsciously develop from playing a character with, you know, certain abilities, and I want to be able to help, like, shirk those crutches. Bro, what is this shift like 0-20? No, he's doing fine. Why is he talking like he's tilted? He's doing very well. Also, did your Infernus fumble the double? Oh no. Oh god. Yeah, this is definitely a lobby where half the people are Eternus and the other half are Archon. Just looking at KDs, this is definitely one of those lobbies. Okay. QSR on Lash Flog is a crutch, changed my mind. I mean, honestly, Lash Flog maxers probably are. Lash definitely does have a movement crutch where like Lash players switching off are used to being less punishable. There's a lot of that with like Wraith TP and Furnace Dash. I noticed that a lot on characters that have good, like, you know, get out of jail free cards. Echo. Where are we headed? We rushed Fortitude, so I assume we're just gonna be pretty farm heavy. I'm surprised we don't have monster rounds. Like, we're Fortitude rush. I'm surprised. Like, where are the monster rounds? Bag is hiding. Nice. For one, obviously I mentioned Arlena would have been nice, but for two, just like having my sucks for Krill dies. Just having monster rounds for better farming, like since we're Fortitude and we're gonna spend a lot of time in the jungle, I assume at least. Cultist wouldn't be bad either since Mirage scales so well. I'm a Giga Chad, Ground Strike Believer is the only way to play Lash. That is actually Giga Chad. Vlog maxing in early is definitely better right now, but it's so like I hate playing against this so much. It's just so annoying to have like a fucking 500 damage poke ability that also heals him. Press tornado. Oh, okay. Well, we tornado him out of the ground strike. Okay, well, we just get a, you know, consequence of not tornadoing Lash Ult for sure. Yeah. Are we? Okay, interesting. I don't think that was a buffer because you definitely moved first. I guess it is a low ass cooldown, but that doesn't seem worth. Wait, why is it only like that's a replay glitch? Okay, yeah, it should not be on that low cooldown. What is our max order? We're Mark first. I mean, maxing Mark here. What's the like? What's the vision with Mark Max on a? I mean, I guess it is a Mark. But yeah, I guess you don't really have damage coming from anything but Mark and Toxic. Okay, no, I see the vision. All right. That was a solve. Oh, the Mirage bug. Okay, okay, I see. I thought that was just a replay bug and not a bug for yourself. Okay. Yeah, I'd split this way if you trade walkers. A little unfortunate our decision to trade walkers comes so late. They're probably here by now. Also, your movement needs work. I'm noticing that for sure. You need more time in the practice tool. Oh, fuck, I haven't been writing notes. God damn it. Movements. Monster rounds. What else did I talk about? I'm sure I'll remember soon. We probably don't use this build anymore. Okay, okay. I mean, yeah, I'm not, again, when I played Mirage, obviously, I'm a bit of a dated Mirage player, and then also, when I played Hyper Headshot gun heavy, so I'm not, it's my Mark build. My Mark builds in general, Mark critiquing are not, you know, as fine-tuned as they, could be. Is this guy really playing Ring Around the Rosie and winning? Okay, there we go. That's crazy, that NATO hits, but we'll take that. Press Scarab, please. Yeah, nice, perfect. What was I thinking? You've talked about Mirage. Oh, yeah, tornado usage. Thank you, thank you. What the fuck? Where did this go? Oh, I didn't. Okay, I see. Okay. And then also bridging off that, obviously that was a good time to use it for CC, because there are definitely contexts where it is good to use Mirage NATO for CC, like that chasing Dynamo, but it's very, you know, obviously it's CC is the secondary purpose, the iframes are the primary purpose, and the bullet like dodging. Kills, yeah, we'll take those. Let's see. Happy to see people buy extra stam on most characters. Seems like another crutch people use a lot. Oh, buy it less. I mean, superior stam or extra stam? I don't think extra stam is a crutch, but I do definitely know people who crutch on superior or like stamina mastery. I think, okay, Siphon Bullets, yeah. How good is Siphon Bullets this game? They have a lot of CC, but Siphon Bullets is also, oh, you're a distance build, Siphon Bullets is OP. Yeah, okay, I respect it. Highdocker did educate me in the last one of the CC, how Siphon Bullets gets like progressively worse the more CC that's in a game. Fucked up your mantle, imagine, couldn't be me. Small thing which I noticed is like, the reason you didn't mantle there is because you weren't holding W when you press space. I, for some reason, yesterday just couldn't get that through my thick skull, and I spent like 30 minutes trying to figure out why I couldn't mantle something off event when I just was, because I forgot you have to now press W as well. I think well, 3 stamina bars, it depends, like on some characters, well, no, like if you're, it really depends. 4 stamina bars can definitely be, and 1 stamina bar is like game changing, but also isn't necessarily a crutch, because like things like, I don't know. Like if you're a Shiv or whatever, where you need to like supplement your movement, it's great to have like kinetic dash. Or you're a Dynamo again, who also kind of needs to supplement the movement and the dashes. But and then stamina mastery, I mean, it definitely can be a crutch. I don't think it's 100% a crutch. Like it definitely can provide value, and there's certain comps, and obviously if you're a Lash, you like need to buy it. But if you're like a normal ground character, like some Ferns buy it, which I think it's good in certain circumstances. But there are definitely players who just kind of autopilot it and it becomes a pretty big crush. I mean, I understand. Yeah, I don't mind the NATO there. I think the NATO is objectively bad. However, I know the reason you NATO'd is because you were thrown into the chaos of a fight and you were trying to recollect your bearings, which I think is fine. It would be better, you know, like I assume you're trying to hit a Turnus. So if you are trying to bring Mirage to a Turnus, you do need to get to a point where you can just jump into that and like collect your senses. Like just immediately know what's going on from like looking at the map and ulting in. And like being like immediately recognize like, hey, there's only 2 here, I don't need to use my NATO. But it obviously, I do think it's better for you at this point, and in gen, like, it is good for you to use it as like an information collection tool if that's what you need. Sucks we get jumped though. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we love this glitch. And when's the fucking replay fixing? But please Valve, just make it so I can move the camera while the game's paused again. Like, it sucks for VOD reviews. You guys have no idea how much it sucks for thumbnails. It's so much worse trying to get thumbnails. Oh, I never realized they gave Mirage a new grapple animation. Regal off his urn. Damn, I'm gonna play this guy in a fucking minute. It's probably with the skin rework, honestly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, any stamina deprivation characters. Like, obviously you should always buy extra stam into a Warden. Okay, did we TP in there? No, we just walked in. We're just so late to the... I guess they haven't ran her yet. Okay, no, I understand. And then we just get jumped. Alright. Wait, I do need to look at it. I don't do that anymore, I swear. Yeah, I mean, it's... Like, you're there before Urn's cashed. Like, okay, like, it's new. The fight's neutral right now. Like, okay, this is bad. Yeah, okay, but it's like, the second both of them die, you should be running away. But it's like, honestly, you don't get the information that the fight, unless your team is telling you and you're ignoring comms, you don't get the information that the fight is extremely negative until you've, like, just jumped off sick. Check DMs? No. You didn't DM me anything. Let's see. I'm also not checking our DMs. You don't, I can see there's no notification from your DM, Swento. Let's see. Okay, we are just kind of face taking this. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I wish muting people would also mute their pings. Oh yeah, it 100% should. What does it? I mean, mute's well played spammers, right? But it doesn't mute like teammates pings. I'm pretty sure you can mute well played spammers and it mutes them, but maybe I'm wrong. I've never actually bothered to mute them. Okay, what did you just like jump into their face? Like what happened here? I was away for 2 seconds. Okay. We catch wave. Did I go forward? No, this is the right spot. What happened to you? You catch wave, this is fine. I mean, no ricochet feels really bad. I hope we're buying ricochet next. We're using scarabs to farm wave. That's really awful, and we should not be using scarabs there. Oh, and then we just kind of... Oh, yeah, that NATO kills you. Yeah. Were you watching the Shiv review? Oh, you were watching the Shiv review I was just doing, right, Damnation? I mean, this is the exact thing where, like, you as a character with 1 movement ability, you cannot use that 1 movement ability to just tornado into their face when you're in a negative situation. For 1, you're not dodging anything with your NATO and you're just using your NATO for CC, which isn't great. But then for 2, you're leaving yourself as a Mirage with no stam, no extra stam, no stamina mastery. Nothing like that in a very negative situation. Yeah, God. At a 40-minute game where I heard well played from 2 people every 5 seconds. Yeah. Well played spammer. I mean, there's a certain type of well played spammer. The well played spammer who just spams well played because they're tilted is dumb. The well played spammer who spams well played to try to tilt you and make you play worse is actually smart. There's a, I don't know. There's one you gotta have a respect for and one that you just gotta like roll your eyes at. Okay. I'm really fucking hungry. How much left? Okay, we got like 7 minutes left. We're chilling. We're chilling. I feel you really just need to practice mechanics. Like your macro is, I mean, obviously your Ascendant, so your macro is strong, but like, I think Kelvin was really crutching your mechanics. Because you don't really need good movement on Kelvin, you just need to Ice Path. You don't really need, like, great aim on Kelvin, you just need to beam and nade. I mean, your aim's not bad by any means, don't get me wrong. I think your aim is fair for, like, a Ascendant rank. But, like, your movement is really, like, I hard prescribe you time in the Explore the Range tool. Just practicing movement. I want to make, like, movement classes. I'm trying to get my movement more refined first, though. So I have a movement coach right now. It's helping me with my movement. And then once I get good at it... I mean, also, this is, like, I'm not saying anything on spikes. You're playing it fine. You're spacing well. You'll tornado out now. You'll tornado out now. Okay. No, why are you walking back in? You just used your nado. Okay. This is... You're one alive with no nado and you're walking towards them. You should 100% die for this. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. No? No, they... Wow, it actually came back online. You are so lucky they didn't do that to you the second you walked back. Oh my god, you're walking back in. Brother. Brother. Yeah, you get the kill, but like, they should just be here. That's... okay. The ones who want to tilt me are funny, but the ones that do it for no reason are the worst. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe I'm too cocky because of Kelvin. I mean, it probably is something from like Kelvin. You can kind of do that, and then if they jump you, you like ice nade. But it's not even like, it's not you're too cocky. It's you're too cocky when your nado's on cooldown. Like, that's the issue. You're just don't. I don't think you'll realize like Mirage is not a frontliner, but like a midliner when his tornado's online, and he's like a very squishy backliner when his tornado's down. What are you doing? You don't have ults. Maybe RLCC or something. Also, not having Ricochet. I mean, I assume we're saving for it, surely. But, like, if you're doing a Fortitude Rush, you're probably... I mean, the reason behind Fortitude Rush is, like, you want to spend a lot of time in the jungle. You don't really want to reset. Like, Mirage needs Ricochet to farm well. Like, I would... If you're gonna do a Fortitude Rush, I would definitely supplement in... yeah, I don't know what your team's doing. It's a good call. Tell them back. A waste of a boost. I'd definitely supplement them back. Not supplement them. I would definitely buy Ricochet sooner. I think that's a waste of your boost. If a fight breaks out, you can just press ult, and then your boost is... I mean, your ult's more valuable than your boost, but also... It's unlikely a fight breaks out there, and using your boost is guaranteed, while using your ult is responsive. No, responsive, reactive. What are you doing with your cam? Let's see. Don't walk out of your base. If you leave your base, you're trolling at this point. You're down one, they have rejuve, they're gonna siege, they're probably gonna knock Patron. They waste Dino ults. You're getting fucking work right now. Oh, I mean, you recast for QSR, I guess that's fine. Yeah, your mark doesn't do that much at this point in the game. You've pivoted to more gun damage. What ults stay online? Oh, they don't have any ults to interfere for them, so you just need to space with your tornado from, like, Abram's charge. They used all their dodgeable ults. I mean, you're doing a ton of damage right now. Like, yeah, you're dishing 12k off. This is crazy. You're doing so much poke. Your team is just not here to help. I was thinking that was 12k on full life, but honestly, a solid 6k of that was just in this fight. It's weird that the game doesn't tell you how used your builds are. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, like, I mean, yeah, they only like top aliens. Oh, like when you make a build, how used it is. Yeah. It would be nice. I gotta get all my shitty mid builds that I make and then change characters like a week later. This shouldn't end, right? Can they really end? Oh, press tornado, please. Oh, no. Yeah, that last ult is game. Yeah, I mean, good try. You did so much damage in this final fight. They don't even have that much sustain besides like Dino heal. You're focusing minions, yeah. Yeah, that's a very unfortunate loss. I feel like they should be able to end there. What do graphs look like? You have to have so much more damage than your team. Am I crazy? 36? Okay, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I mean, also, it just sucks that you get mashed into an Oracle lobby. because we love fucking Deadlock matchmaking. I'm curious. I actually want to look at this game, the like stat locker of it. Oh, I'll actually no. I'm curious. People in the YouTube comments are already probably gonna go fucking crazy. Like this guy should not be Ascendant, whatever. So let's look at the stat locker and see the actual stats. Also, for the record, this is a Kelvin one trick off main. I can't even. Fuck, I'm not. No, that's gonna take too much time. Anyway, on to your notes, because I don't want to find you on Steam or on stat locker. But I'm pretty sure half the people in this lobby are Eternus and half the people are Archon. Next time you'll see my Mirage better. Yeah, I mean the thing is, this is like I think this is also for like general if anyone wants to submit coaching. I think this is a good baseline of like you clearly need to play Mirage more, but you're hitting a point where you have enough games on Mirage that you like understand the mechanics and building, but you're you still, you know, obviously have stuff you need to improve, but you could improve on your own. Like, I'm sure you would recognize these own things if you just played, but like me coaching you is going to save you a decent chunk of time versus if you submitted this VOD, like when you had like, I don't know, 20 less games on Mirage and you had like, you know, you still were cementing up a lot of the like fundamentals and mechanics. Like, I mean, obviously your tornadoing lash ult is still pretty bad, which definitely needs work, but that can be easily practiced in a custom or such. And then, but like this is the perfect level where, you know, where I'm like helping you and speeding you up, but not to a point where it's like, you know, I'm not speeding up by much. And then I'm sure you'll come back in a week, you'll do even better, and we can like keep building with your coaching. Ooh, thank you for the gift, Dale. Damn, he wants another goblin. I still gotta finish your lumberjack goblin. I really appreciate it though. Booling today. I still have the hiccups. My apologies. Gifted subs give me the hiccups. But your notes. Okay. Biggest note is tornado. By far, NATOing is you really need to utilize that NATO better. Make sure to think of it like again, like if you watch the Shiv review, like it's just you don't want a NATO in because it's your only movement ability. You only want a NATO in if you know you win the fight and the fight is winning and you can be in the front line because they're on the back foot. You don't want to just NATO at them in like a neutral fight because then you're stuck in the middle of a fight with no as a like basically a I mean you essentially turn into like a I don't know, wraith in their face with no TP. Like you it puts you in a very, very bad spot as a very squishy character. So definitely the tornado usage. Make sure you're trying to tornado to dodge stuff or out of fights unless you know it's very one. Definitely work on the movement. A lot of time in the practice tool. If you don't know how to improve your movement, because I struggle to improve my general movement. What you want to do, just choose jumps. Either like go on Twitter and like find clips, or just like go to like I don't know, wherever you find your clips. I did not mean to buy Stamina Mastery. That's not what I wanted to buy. Majestic Lead. And just find like this jump is a good one to start. This is what I've been working on. To improve my movement, because you just work on big movement jumps and it will help you really understand movement fundamentally and help you get more of that fine-tuned movement, and then you can just spend time running around the map, jumping around, balling, all that. I don't know why I said balling. I was thinking of Viscous. I guess because I just told Viscous to work on his movement. For example, I learned oh yeah, I can show the blue rollout. This is a good one to start practicing too, because this one's huge, it's easy, it just takes a little practice. You just want to make sure you jump off right before this sign, like right here, I would say, like, you know, solid couple meters before the sign. You just come over here. You gotta make sure you're doing a diagonal air dash, a double jump. I actually kind of fucked it up there. But I mean, obviously that you're still faster even if you fuck it up. You just want to get to a point where like, even if you fuck it up, it's still reliably fine. Diagonal air dash, double jump, easy as that. Oh, I'm griefing today. But it's something as simple as that. I actually have to do it out of ego now. Okay, this one's fine. There we go. I'm still fucking it up. What is happening? I'm in my own head about it. Anyway, I'm sure I'll do it fine in game. Just in my own head for some reason. Anyway, for this jump, like this is a good one to practice as well because I learned something about air vents, which is how you hit an air vent matters and it preserves momentum. So if you're trying to go like here, you want to hit air vent from like this angle or this angle because you're trying to go to like middle left, so you want to hit it from middle left. Versus if I was just trying to go straight, I would want to hit the air vent straight on. And then you come like this, you do an outwards wall jump, inwards, outwards. I butchered it, but like obviously I'm getting a lot better. Damn, I'm fucking up all my movement now.
But like I could not even hit this, like get to this part consistently yesterday, right? And I just spent like, you know, 30 minutes practicing. I can now pretty consistently vault this wall and get over here. So just things like that, and you'll fundamentally get your movement better. For example, if you watched me a week ago, you would know I didn't do diagonal air dashes. If you don't know, the fastest way to move in this game is diagonal air dashing. It's the fastest way to gain speed. So whenever you're like jumping or air dashing, it's just better for you to like flick your cam to the side, do a little air dash, and you'll just move quicker. It's not a crazy amount, but it is quicker and it does matter. So if you're gonna be, you know, be the movement goat, be the movement guy, you gotta like get used to that. And there's just a lot of jumps like that. Or like, I don't know, railing mantles, which I still am not the best at. But like, you know, these little corner boosts. Pretty impactful and can matter a lot. Just like practicing those, which to explain how you do those. Melee and jump at the same time, hold W until you fall off, and then double jump. Well, at least I did it first try, so it looks cool, but I can't do it now. Or this one, this jump, for example, you know, practice this a lot. This one doesn't really refine movement tech, but it's just a good jump to know. Make sure you're doing it quickly enough that you get that stamina refund. Anyway, that's the movement thing. Spend a lot of time in the practice tool, a lot of time running around, and it'll help you improve a lot and help you get a lot more fine-tuned at movement. Also, not buying, you know, you can run around without stam on to really feel the impact of fucking up your, like, stamina. Can I do this? No, I'm washed for this one. To really feel the impact of fucking up your stamina. And then next on the notes, monster rounds for sure. In that lane, you did monster rounds. Your Krill was not playing the best, and wave was getting shoved in a lot. It would have felt great to have monster rounds to clear wave and keep wave away from your tower. We desperately needed monster rounds in the early game. Probably would have kept our tower alive for another minute or two, which would have been great. Which I guess tying into that, the ego of kind of just running at him because you think you have Kelvin Dome. You got to remember you don't have Kelvin Dome. At the end of the day, you are a backliner, and you can't just run at him. And then there was one more thing, wasn't there? Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe that was it. Oh, also this rollout's pretty good. I'm actually really shit at this one. I haven't practiced this one. I've only seen people do it. I've never done it myself. Like, this escape is really good if you can get it right. Obviously, I butchered it, but like, that's the idea. Is you do this all in one movement of like coming over here. You like slide, jump, and then like slide over here. It's a good escape. Probably the next one I'm gonna practice. Never practiced it myself. Only seen people do it. It's just like, I don't know. You get the vision. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. And keep it real. Yeah, I believe in you to become a movement god.